The first thing you notice as you enter the old Mercedes fire department is the stillness. Files, uniforms, books, all left in their place like a moment frozen in time. The second are the sounds, or the lack of. A heavy silence that lingers as you step further and further into the building.
It feels really different from the last time that I came.
RGV paranormal lockdown investigator Bert Dames is used to this silence. In fact, it's this silence that allows him to play back his findings from the many investigations he has done in the last 4 years and single out a misplaced tap,
Hello?
footstep,
That's going on.
That should not be happening.
or if he's lucky, voice.
I had years of experience of conducting paranormal investigations before, and with that knowledge and experience that I have gathered, I created my company. And to where I decided to make social media pages and try to look up certain locations that are here in the valley, and not only just here in the valley, but in the state of Texas as well. Come on in.
Today, Bert has agreed to guide Take 5 photojournalist Rick Velasquez and I on our own investigation of what is now the abandoned Mercedes fire station, a location he's previously visited before that was first built in 1906. The three of us, along with a few more brave souls that include Kim and her sixth sense that she says she's carried with her all of her life, have come with our equipment in hand to look for some sights and sounds of our own.
So this was about 2 years ago that I came here with my old group of mine, and we were just told that Clem Streckfus, the guy that had lost his life during his time with the fire department, they dedicated the building to him. Certain things would happen here. The pool table would be all messed up, like the balls would be everywhere. There would be noises being heard in the jail cells and what have you, and they think it could have been Clem. We're just trying to see what we can capture, something new this time.
Among the empty hallways and dorms and deserted offices lie the holding cells, cramped and dark spaces that feel as uneasy as they sound, especially when we receive our first unexplained interaction with a REM pod.
There you go. Perfect.
A detector that needs some sort of movement in order to sound. The second comes with the use of a white noise app that Bert says otherworldly spirits can tap into to speak. Nearing the middle of our investigation, Bert recalls a story from a previous encounter gone wrong, and a visitor uses the app to give their own 2 cents.
I already gotten threatened that something that the spirit was going to do to me would affect me. I said, how is that? How are you going to affect me? And then it gave me family. I immediately got my guard up, like, you are not going to touch
a bad spirit.
A bad spirit. You're listening to my conversation. That's great. Thank you.
But perhaps our strongest confrontation came as our group stood across what was previously known as the conference room of the fire station. Bert, app in one hand on the end of the room, and I, with an LED EMF magnetic meter in my hand, standing more than 20 feet away from him on the other end.
Whoa.
No.
Did you hear that? Listen closely.
Whoa.
No.
It's important to note that both Bert and I are both wearing microphones that are connected to our shirts. It's also important to note that right after this sound was made, Kim, our companion, let us know that she had a sense that a man had just stepped into the room with us.
Somebody's in this room.
Here is the sound on Bert's microphone.
Whoa.
No.
And here is the sound on mine.
Whoa.
No.
For some reason that we cannot explain, the sound has appeared much louder on my mic all the way across the room. Along with countless camera and microphone issues that we have yet to encounter before during our time here at Take 5, Our investigation is one that we won't soon forget. And while I can't say we slept much easier that night, we are grateful for investigators like Bert that are available and willing to help guide you through this experience should you want to give it a shot yourself.
Not a lot of people are really into the paranormal. A lot of people don't really want to mess with it. But if you are interested and you want to learn more about it, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. I'll do everything that I can to help.
You can contact Bert at RGV Paranormal Lockdown on Instagram or Facebook. But those who are daring enough should be warned.
Whatever happened in your personal life or whatever happened at work, leave it there. If you're going to go and investigate the paranormal, you just have to go positive. You have to go with your head held high. Don't show any weakness at all whatsoever, but just be careful.